lip service. Many of you have said this season it's taken a long time to get to the main experience. Therefore, from today and moving forward, we will move the Patreon thank you names to the end of the show. So Patreons will still get their thank you, and everyone will get to the experience much quicker. Secondly, many people have said they can't afford in this climate to support Patreon and therefore get extra content. Therefore, from season 13 onwards, we will be including minisodes in between each main experience. And for people on our Patreon, do not fret. Nothing from our Dark Bites podcast will feature on those minisodes, and those minisodes will show up ad-free on your Patreon feed. When you sign up to Patreon, not only will you receive these episodes both ad-free and before everyone else, but you can also receive exclusive access to our Patreon-only podcast, Dark Bites. Dark Bites is a weekly 30-minute show which takes a look at some of the experiences that were too short to feature on the Dark Paranormal. It's released each and every Sunday of the year, meaning you never miss your paranormal fix, even when there's a break in season coming up, as there is now. And there's a back catalogue of around 50 hours worth of Patreon-only material for you to binge. But the best thing about our Patreon team is its community. We've built a wonderful community of like-minded paranormal enthusiasts over at Patreon, and we'd love to extend an exclusive invitation just for you. So to be the first to hear season debuts, ad-free early released episodes and minisodes, and of course full access to the Dark Bites back catalogue, simply head over to patreon.com/The Dark Paranormal. Now, the date you need to put in your diaries for the debut episode of season 13 is none other than Friday the 13th of October. And I am giddy with excitement for this upcoming season, because it's our season. It's Halloween. It will start on Friday the 13th, and it will go on for 10 episodes. And I know what those 10 episodes are going to be, and believe me, we're not just skirting with the darkness this time around, we're staring it directly in the face. But before we get there, I'd just like to say we are going to run a small competition. And the prize is an item of Dark Paranormal merch from our store of your choice, and all you have to do to enter is go and follow my new Instagram for my new podcast, The Deadly Countdown. Just hop onto Instagram and head over to @DeadlyCountdown. The podcast will launch on Friday the 27th of October with 3 episodes looking at the Amityville murders, the demoniac Michael Taylor, and the vampire of Hanover. And anyone who's followed the page by that date will enter the draw to win some merch from the Dark Paranormal store. And that winner will be announced on this show halfway through season 13. So once again, head over to Instagram and follow @DeadlyCountdown. But we are about to hear one of the most amazing experiences I've literally ever read, and it's still going on. Even after I've edited this episode, I received a further update. So be sure to listen out at the end of this show for that update. Now, you really need to get comfy for this one. It's a bit of a lengthy experience, but believe me, it's